Hey everyone, welcome to another edition of Anatomy of Goal. I'm Greg Lalas from MLSsoccer.com. In this episode, we look at a well-worked goal from Kelyn Rowe in a 5-1 thumping by the New England Revolution over the Philadelphia Union on Sunday, August 25th, 2013. It's a goal about space, it's about movement, it's about Aristotle. Let's wind it back and break it down. A theory. Aristotle, the ancient Greek philosopher, would have been a big soccer fan. Now, he's famous for saying nature abhors a vacuum. Well, you know what? Soccer abhors a vacuum too. Or to be more precise, it abhors space. Because players spend a lot of energy creating it in order to then get into it and take advantage of it. But at the start of this play, there's no space anywhere. Center back Jose Gonçalves has the ball and is looking to play it forward, but the Union have dropped back and packed it in. So the Revs have to start to tinker to unlock the defense, as we say. First, Rowe checks to the ball, gives it back, and then he moves. Now that last part is important because that opens up space. Space that Scott Caldwell then moves into. And the second time around, Gonçalves still has no options. He needs to create one. So he takes a few steps forward with the ball, drawing Kelyn Daniel to him. Now look, when Daniel steps toward the ball, he leaves space behind him. This space worries his teammate Brian Carroll, who cheats to the middle ever so slightly, thereby leaving Caldwell open to receive a pass. But we're only just getting going here. You see, a long build-up, kind of like a long anatomy of a goal, is really just a series of smaller build-ups. So now let's take a look at what happens when Caldwell gets the ball. Two things to notice. First, Daniel, rather than dropping back into the space in the middle, walks forward in the direction of Gonçalves, presumably to cut off the back pass. Not really sure why he's doing that though, because they're trying to play defense. Second thing to notice, Revs left back Chris Tierney makes an overlapping run down the flank. This draws the attention of Sebastian Letou, but it also sows a little confusion between Letou and right back Sheenan Williams. That confusion is important because it opens up the space for Chad Barrett to run into and receive a pass from Caldwell. Well, there it is again, space. Remember how we said Kelyn Daniel chose not to drop back into the space? Well, it's that space that Chad Barrett takes his first touch into. And that touch draws Philly's Michael Farfan. And what's behind Farfan? Right, space. Right on cue, Rowe runs into that space to receive the pass from Barrett. And unlike the first two passes forward by the Revs, this one puts them in an attacking position. But it's not a great attacking position. The Union, after all, have a stout line of defense between him and the goal. But watch what Juan Agudelo and Diego Fagundes do. Before Rowe even controls the pass, the two young strikers curl away. This does two things. One, it occupies the Union center backs, and two, it opens up a space for Rowe to shoot and drill his shot into the lower corner. And while the Revs row their signboard, we'll close with another apropos Aristotle quote. Quality is not an act, it is a habit. Well, that's it for this episode of Anatomy of a Goal. Let me know in the comments below what you think or tweet me at Gagens. I love getting suggestions on Twitter of goals that you'd like to see anatomized. So send me your favorite, maybe we'll wind it back and break it down.